So I know you enjoyed your activity a while ago, class. So let's now, before we dive into our lesson for today, let me show you a very short clip of video. So this. So based from your observation in the video, while watching the video, what did you observe about how the earth moves? Yes, anyone? Yes, thank you very much. That's correct actually. So you observe that the earth moves into the waves, right? It turns around and it also moves around the sun. Yes. And what do you think happens to the part of the earth that faces the sun? Yes. Thank you. That's actually a good idea. And what about the part of the earth that does not face the sun? What do you think happens there? Yes? Yes, very good. And what do you think we call the movement of the earth when it turns? Yes. Yes, thank you very much. So the movement of the earth when it turns is? Yes, very good. Thank you. And what do you think we call the movement of the earth when it moves around the sun? Yes? Thank you. Okay, that is called revolution. So let me show you this simple model showing the Earth's movement. So on how the rotation and revolution happens. So this model will help you to visualize how the Earth spins on its axis and moves around the sun. So our topic for today is all about motion of Earth, rotation and revolution. So let me show you how this rotation happens. So every day, the sun appears to the rise in the east, travel across the sky, right? So and set in the west. You can observe this day in and day out. But the sun does not move from east to west. Instead, the Earth is spinning on its axis, like this. One. And an imaginary line passing through the center of North Pole and South Pole. At a regular steady rate once every 24 hours a day. So that is called rotation. So you know now the meaning of rotation, right? It is the movement of the Earth on its axis. The direction of its rotation is from west to east or counterclockwise direction. Or the Earth rotation is inclined or the tilted is 23.5 degrees relative to its plane of revolution around the sun. So the second one is revolution. So this is how revolution looks like. So the Earth removes around the sun, or it orbits around the sun. So class, now the revolution, it is also the movement of Earth around the sun. The Earth revolves around the sun in counterclockwise direction. So it takes the Earth a year or 365 1/4 days to revolve around the sun. So our calendar, we presently use the Gregorian calendar, right? Only uses the 365 days or kanang a year. Earth, a leap year is used every 4 years. A leap year adds 1 day to the end of the February. So the Earth travels around the Sun in a path or orbit. This orbit has an elliptical shape or oval shape. So this is the reason why sometimes the Earth is far from or close to the Sun. So it is closest to the Sun at 147 million kilometers when it is on its orbit's perihelion. So it is the farthest from the Sun at 152 kilometers when its orbits aphelion. Yes, and the Earth's axis is tilted as it orbits around the Sun. Earth's axis remains fixed in space so that at one point, the northern hemisphere of Earth is tilted. So now, class, I have a questions for you. So what do we call the movement of Earth around the Sun again? Yes, anyone? Yes, very good. Thank you. So the movement of Earth around the sun is we called revolution. Yes, very good. The second is how long does it take the Earth to move or to make one revolution? Yes. Thank you. It takes 365 or 1/4 day or 1 year. Yes. And why do we have leap years every 4 years? Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. To adjust extra 1/4 day that adds up the each year during the Earth's revolution. Okay, very good. So now what shape is the Earth's orbit around the sun? Yes. Yes, very good. Thank you. So the Earth's orbit is elliptical or oval shape. Yes, very good. And when is the Earth closest or and farthest from the sun? Yes. Thank you very much. Yes, it is closest at perihelion. Perihelion. And farthest at aphelion. Okay, thank you so much.
And now, let's find out how the Earth's rotation causes the effect of day and night. So, the apparent movement of the Sun is due to the direction of Earth's rotation. The rotation of the Earth causes day and night. Places that facing the Sun experience daytime, while the other places that facing away from the Sun experience nighttime. And the length of daytime and nighttime varies as Earth revolves around the Sun. And daytime and nighttime happens if the Earth rotates on its axis. The Earths that faces around the Sun experience daytime, while the other side that facing away from the Sun experience nighttime. As the Earth keeps rotating, different parts move to and out of the sunlight, causes day and night. And for example, if the Philippines facing the daytime, the sun is facing the earth. And if the USA is facing nighttime, the earth is facing away from the sun. So now, I have few questions here. Number 1, what causes day and night on earth? Very good. The rotation of the earth causes day and night. Number 2, what happens to the part of the earth that faces the sun? Very good. The part facing the sun experiences daytime. Number 3, what happens to the part of the earth that is always from the sun? Very good. The part facing away from the sun experiences nighttime. And number 4, why does the sun appear to rise in the east and set in the west? Very good, because the earth rotates from east to west. And lastly, what is the Coriolis effect? Very good. It is the change in direction of moving air and water caused by Earth's rotation.
How does the effects of the Earth's revolution in 4 seasons? Our planet is tilted relative to the Sun. The North Pole faces the Sun for a half year, while the South Pole faces the Sun for the other half. The seasons. Winter starts on December 21 or 22. At this time, the North Pole is tilted on its full 23.5 degrees away from the Sun. Summer begins in the Northern Hemisphere on June 21 or 22. During this time, the North Pole is tilted to its full 23.5 degrees towards the Sun. Next, on March 21, the length of the day and night is equal. This is called spring equinox. The March equinox is known as the vernal equinox or spring equinox in the Northern Hemisphere. On September 23, the day and night are again of equal length. It is called fall or autumnal equinox. Hello students, do you know that the Earth takes 365 and 1/4 a days to go all the way around the Sun? This movement is called a revolution, and it makes a 1 full year. But have you ever wondered why some countries have 4 seasons like summer, autumn, winter, and spring? This happens because the Earth is tilted on its axis by about 23.5 degrees. As it revolves around the Sun, different parts of the Earth get different amounts of sunlight. When the northern part of the Earth, called the North northern hemisphere, it is tilted toward the sun. It receives more sunlight. This season is called summer, which begins around 21 or 22. During this time, countries like United States, Japan, France have a hot weather and longer days. But at the same time, the southern hemisphere, which includes Australia and Argentina, is tilted away from the sun, so they experience winter. Then, around December 21 or 2022, the Earth is on the opposite side of its orbit. Now, the northern hemisphere is tilted away from the sun and get less sunlight, causing winter in countries like Canada, China, and Korea. Meanwhile, the southern hemisphere is tilted toward the sun, so countries like Australia enjoy summer during December. There are also two special times every year when day and night are equal in length. These are called equinoxes. Equinoxes. The first one is the vernal equinox, which happens on March 21. The word vernal means spring. During this time, countries in the northern hemisphere starts to experience spring, when flowers bloom and the weather becomes warmer. For example, in Japan, the famous cherry blossom begin to bloom during the vernal equinox. The second one is autumnal equinox, which happens around September 23. The word autumnal means fall. You heard that right? Fall. This marks the beginning of autumn, when the weather starts to cool and the leaves of trees turn red, orange, and yellow before falling. For example, in the United States, people celebrate fall festival and see colors leaves during the autumnal equinox. So I have here a questions. What do we call the movement of the earth around the sun? Anyone? Very good. It is called revolution. Number 2. How long does it take for the earth to finish one revolution around the sun? Anyone? Very good. It takes about 365 and 1/4 days or 1 year. Number 3. Why do some countries have 4 seasons? Anyone? Very good, Ikaw, Jude. Because of the Earth's axis is tilted as it moves around the sun, making some parts get more sunlight than the others. Number 4. When the northern part of the Earth is tilted toward the sun, what season does it have? Very good. It has it has summer because it receives more sunlight. Number 4. When the northern part of the earth is tilted away from the sun, what season does it have? Very good. It has winter because it receives less sunlight. Number 6. What do we call the times when day and night are equal together? Anyone? Very good. They are called equinoxes. The spring equinoxes and the autumn equinoxes. And lastly, why doesn't the Philippines have 4 seasons? Anyone? Very good again. Because the Philippines is near the equator, where sunlight is almost the same all year around, getting all the sunlight. Very good, students.
So let's go to the reason why is the earth tilted and its effect on the Philippines. The earth's axis is tilted because the way it formed a long time ago. Scientists believe that it was hit by a large object in space, possibly another planet. That impact caused the earth to lean or tilt as it continued to spin. Since then, the earth has kept its tilt 23.5 degrees. Because of this tilt, as the earth moves around the sun, many parts of the countries get more or less sunlight at different times of the year. That's why countries away from the equator get the 4 seasons: the summer, the winter, the autumn, and the spring. But the Philippines is located near the equator, where the sunlight shines all straight down a year. That's why we don't experience 4 seasons. Instead, we have the 2 main seasons, the dry season and the wet season.
Okay, class. Now you have learned about the effects of the Philippines. Now, I have a question. What causes the earth to become tilted? Anyone? Very good. A large space object hit the earth long ago, causing it to turn or tilt while spinning. Number 2, what do we call the learning of the earth as it spins? Anyone? Very good. It is called the tilt of the earth's axis. Number 3, how much is the earth tilted? Anyone? Very good. The earth is tilted at about 23.5 degrees. Number 4, how does the earth tilt affect sunlight on earth? Anyone? Very good. Because of the tilt, some parts of the earth get more sunlight while the other get less at different times of the year. Number 5, why do countries far from the equator experience 4 seasons? Students? Anyone? Very good. They experience 4 seasons because the tilt of the earth changes how much sunlight they get during the year. Number 6, why doesn't the Philippines experience 4 seasons? Very good. Because it is near the equator where sunlight is almost the same all year round. Number 7, what are the only 2 seasons in the Philippines? Very good. The dry season or tag-init and the wet season or tag-ulan. And lastly, number 8, what causes the wet and dry seasons in the Philippines? Very good. They're caused by monsoon winds and the amount of sunlight we receive during the year. Good job, students. Let's give ourselves a good job clap. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good job. All together. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good job.
So to deepen or to check your understanding, class, let us now have another activity which is called Follow the Sun. So to connect Earth's tilt and revolution to changing shadow lengths. Okay, so the material that is needed in this activity is chalk or any available materials at your home. The second is pen or pencils and paper, and also of course open space for sunlight. So what are you going to do in this activity? So first, you have to go outside at your house, find a safe or open space where your shadow can be visible. And second, in the morning or around 8 a.m. in the morning, you should stand straight and have someone to help you to trace your shadow. And write the time next to it, or you may write it on your paper. Second, you go back to the same place at noon around 12 p.m. So you should go back to the same spot or same position at the same time, at the same spot, and trace your shadow again. And after in the afternoon again at around 4 p.m. Repeat the tracing and record your record it like cut sa naghaday. So, and record a 2 to 3 minutes video showing while doing your activity, and briefly explain what you observe about your shadow's length, position, or direction. And lastly, submit the video with the file format we provided. And based from the activity, you must also answer the following questions. So this one, and you should answer it separately. You can answer it by handwritten or encoded. And take another picture of it and submit it in another submission bin that we are going to provide.
Hello students! Now, based on your activity, observation, or the explanation that we provided to you, what can you conclude about how the Earth's rotation and revolution affect what we experience on Earth, such as day, night, and seasons? Very good, students! Now you are all know about what our topic is all about. Now, we will provide you a link of your evaluation that provided by us, and you will answer there. And after that, after you are done answering, screenshot your your evaluation and post it to the submission bin.